Good afternoon, everyone. The aim of this video is to highlight the key features of this proprietary software. And before I go into details about how to use the software, and just to give you a bit of a background, how the software operates or what are the components of the software. The software assesses real-time order flow for the given asset class or the instrument you're looking to trade. And it combines this order flow from the institutions, so in other words, the buy and sell orders that are coming into the market. And it combines it with the current trend on multiple time frames. So for example, we take into account the daily, weekly, monthly, hourly, 30-minute. We combine all of those together with the real-time order flow, and then we have a signal come up on the chart showing you whether the market is likely to be bullish or bearish in future. So you get a buy or a sell signal, as you can see on the chart. The software splits the market into two different colors, in this instance being red and blue. These colors can be changed, but in this example we're going to use a red and blue as being the primary colors. So red is showing that the market condition is bearish and we should only be looking to sell the market, and blue means the market is bullish, we should only be looking to buy the market. The aim of the software is to give the trader an edge in the market by showing in real time what is the likely future move of the market. So it should give the trader a signal well in advance before the key turning point, because one of the hardest job of any trader or investor is spotting that key turning point in the market. So for example, here we had a drop in oil. Okay, this is a futures contract of crude oil, and then the market switches. But if you was looking at a normal standard chart without the order flow, without any trend, you would not know when the market is likely to switch. But our software spotted just within a day that the market is likely to shoot up, and you can see we did have a rally up from there. Again, over here, it gave you a signal to get short, and the market has been dropping since then. The interesting thing about the software is that you will notice we do not get any blue bars, so we do not get any signals in the software telling you that you should be long this market. And it's been correct since June that the market has only gone down. So one of the best ways you could use this software is by going on in line with the color of the candles or in line with the current trend of the market. The signal which was last produced was a sell signal, so you should only be looking to sell the market. Until we had a buy signal in the market, that's when you should be looking to buy this market. So what I wanted to highlight was how you could use this software to your advantage and how you could use it on different markets and different time frames to find those key turning points in the market, and more than that, to be on the right side of the market, because majority of the time a lot of traders think, oh, the market's gone down too much and I want to try and catch the bottom of the market, or the market's gone up too much and I want to try and catch the top of the market. This software will actually let you do that, and it will help you do that simply because the order flow in the market, the buy and the sell orders that are coming through from institutions, those are factored into the software. So for example, here, the reason we had a sell signal is because there was a lot of sell orders coming into the market, and also there was a shift of the current order flow in the market from buy to sell. And then over here, the software picked up that there is an imbalance in the order flow, and there are more buy orders coming into the market than sell orders, and we're likely to have a higher move. Now, if you're a small time frame trader, you could switch this rather than on a 720, so rather than 720 minutes, you could switch it down to 5, 10, 30, 1 hour, whatever you prefer. The signals would be the same. It would tell you which way the market is likely to go and which side of the market you should be on, when you should take a short trade and when you should take a long trade. And I'm going to show you an example in a second. But for now, what I want you to notice is for portfolio managers and traders or investors who don't want to be in the market and out of the market every each day, who want to hold positions in stocks, futures, commodities, and you want to be able to hold these over a number of weeks or number of months to catch a big move in the market. And also you want to know when to get out of the market. Now, let's take this as an example, as oil as an example. So we had a sell signal in oil which came around $60. So you would have taken a short and you would have stayed short in oil until you had an opposing signal which was around here at 41. So you would have caught a $20 move in oil. That's on a larger time frame. Now we can even switch to a daily time frame, and you can see we had down move there. And then when you're wrong or you're on the wrong side of the market, software also tells you that the market is likely to switch to the opposite side, so you should be looking to get out of the trade. Now, to give you examples of other markets, so I showed you oil. Let's have a look at gold. So gold, we were in a bearish trend, and then everyone's thinking, oh, is gold's going to go up or is it going to go down? This is July this year, and we're thinking, okay, we don't know. We think it's going to go up, then thinking, no, it might carry on going down. It's consolidating. But our software actually highlighted we're likely to go up, and that was in August. Okay, that was in August 2015, and we had a nice move up from there. And then we had another pullback, okay, which told us that the gold is likely to go down again. Okay, so we had a short signal again, and gold is currently in a downtrend. So that's gold and oil. Let's have a look at the bonds market. So TLT, also we had a buy signal. Okay, then we had a sell signal doing the same sort of thing. Again, another ETF telling you which way the market is likely to go. We had a nice sell signal, buy signal. And SPY, one of the highly traded instruments. Whether you trade ES, in other words S&P 500, the software can be applied to any ETF. It can be applied to any futures market and any of the commodities market. So whether it's a futures commodity or you're looking at ETF commodities, so for example GLD for gold or USO for crude oil, wherever there's real-time order flow, the software will do a good job in putting you in the right side of the market. So what I want to show you here is this is a daily chart of SPY, S&P 500 or SPY. We all know that the market had a massive drop in August, okay? But how many people did actually get on the right side of the market? Because we had a lot of controversial arguments that were taking place on television, radios, etc., telling us that the market is going to bounce at 204 or around that area. But using the software, okay, you could have caught this down move very easily because you had a sell signal, and then you would have just stayed in the sell signal until you had a blue bar. Okay, now anyone who got into a trade at 203, okay, and came down to taking about 20 points or more than that on S&P would be very happy in the current market conditions of this year. S&P hasn't really moved much this year, but using our software on a shorter time frame, which is what I'm going to show you now. So if we look at the 1 hour time frames, you can see how every day you can catch a very nice move in any of the markets of your choice. So every day when the market opens up, it tells you, the software tells you which way the market is likely to go today. Okay, and you can see the software has always been correct. Okay, look at this down move from there. It's telling you to stay in a short term. Up move, down move, up move, down move. A lot of people try to second guess the moves in the market. We all know the markets are driven by fear and greed. That fear and greed is put into the market with buy and sell orders. This software is designed to assess those orders by institutions, so not by retail clients, but by institutions and large players in the market. So when you're looking at a market such as S&P or crude oil or gold, you want to be in the picture, or you want to be in the present moment to know which way the market is likely to go. Whether you're an investor trading on a daily time frame, or whether you're someone who's trading on a 5-minute time frame, the end result should be the same. That is, you should be making money. And the reason a lot of people don't make money in the market is because they're trying to second guess which way the market is likely to go. So they look at things like support and resistance, and then support and resistance gets broken. Then they look at all kinds of triangles and all kinds of nonsense. Okay, moving averages, crossovers, everything. But it all comes back to the fundamentals. The fundamentals of the market are the supply and demand levels in the market. Okay, if there's too much supply of something, market will go down. If there's too much demand of something, the market will go up. The software assesses the supply and demand, or the order flow in the market. It uses multiple time frames. Okay, so rather than you having to first look at the daily, then look at the weekly, then look at the monthly chart, if you're trading a daily chart, it would have already done all those for you, so you don't need to worry about anything. Secondly, if you missed a trade, so for example, if you was looking to take a short in oil, okay, so we're looking at crude oil. Oil drops from here, $60, and when you come in around, I don't know, say 56, okay, and you looked over and you think, okay, I've missed the move, we had the signal in the market, the software pops a nice arrow telling you this market is now going to go down, take a short position. Okay, so but say you missed the trade and you come back off your vacation or whatever, and you want to join the trend. Now, one of the ways you could do that is, first of all, you would look at the market and see there's no opposing signals, or there is no positive order flow, so the order flow is still to the downside and the market is likely to go down. You can then switch to a shorter time frame, or either on a 30-minute or an hour, and then wait for a sell signal to pop up on there and then join the trend. This is how majority of our traders are trading. And a lot of people ask us what is behind the software. Okay, so in other words, it seems very simple. There's no wiggly lines or any kind of stuff. You know, why does the software work? Well, the software is very complex. There's a lot of components that go into the software, like the buy orders, the sell orders, level 2, what's going on the print, what's on the tape, what is the daily time frame trend, what is the monthly time frame trend, what is the weekly time frame trend. And then on top of all that, we have a look at what we call end of day reports or imbalance. So the end of day aftermarket, what has gone into the market, what has come into what new orders have come into the market, which institutions have brought those orders in, are there a small player, are there a large player, is there block trading going on? All that is combined into this to produce a very simple and a crisp chart. We have about 5 institutions, hedge funds, who use this software, and they've been using it for nearly 2 years. The annual return is between 30 to 40%. Okay, we've never had a down year and we've never had a down month. That doesn't mean we're going to be able to replicate those results all the way through in the future. You know, every software comes with its own risk and its own merits, but so far we've had a lot of success from this software. If you want to know more information, or if you want to know how you can be a subscriber to the software, please contact your broker. enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please contact your broker so that they can contact us. We don't really deal directly with non-members, so you must be a member in order for us to deal with inquiries. All our softwares are provided and are used by institutions and are for traders who are looking to day trade the futures market, or they're looking to day trade the equities market, and also people who are looking to invest on a longer term basis. We will tailor the software to your needs after our initial meeting with you, and then we would make sure that every component of the software is suitable to your needs. So if you have any more questions, please contact your broker, and hopefully you've understood what the software is about in this small introduction video. Everything else is explained to you once you subscribe. If you do have questions, then feel free to contact. Thank you.